guys, it's Eclecticallyme, and today I wanted to share a video on a book that I received. It was Book of Spells by Fiona Horne. Fiona Horne is a awesome author. She is an Australian author, and I got sent this book to review. It is really old school in the design of it. As you can see, it's leather bound. It's very old in the intricate foiling. It's foiled all around the edges with red. It's got a ribbon binding edge on it so you can remember where you're up to, and the pages are really just absolutely gorgeous, and the spells are made so simple. I found when I first started out that spells were so difficult and the ingredients were really hard to get my hands on, where this is a spell book which is simple ingredients, simple spells, and some of them are words, some of them are little DIYs, some of them are rituals, some of them are just saying a spell out loud with no ingredients. There's all sorts. As you can see, these are all the topics that are mentioned in the book. I'm going to flip through and show you some of the pages. I was so impressed with this book and would recommend it to beginners, non-beginners, and it is just filled with a lot of great information. So we've got these beautiful designs, and you can see how much work that Fiona has put into this book. How to perform a ritual. You've got substituting ingredients. Then you've got, if you go into like, it talks about like sun magic and moon magic. And then you've got all about the different moons and like things you can do for them. The spells, as we go into them, I'm gonna like skip through. You can see his sleep and dreams, and we've got a beautiful title page. Then you've got like different spells that you can do. So there's a talisman for sleep. There's a little thing that you can make as a hot water stir, and it's for drinking. You've got an oil blend that you can make, a salute to the sun. You know, there's just so many things. There's a little sleeping spell there. There's a tips for relief of nightmares, so little things that you can do. You know, bad dreams, another little spell that you can do, but again, very simple. All you need is a black candle, herbal tea, honey, and you know, you say your little spell. And it's also got a lot of children-based spells, like for children's hearers, for children going to school, their first day of school, bullies, and it's also very technological savvy in the sense of like protecting your pages, also protecting yourself, also in the form of you know, social media and things like that. But oops, we don't want to go to that page. But there is just a lot of different great spells, and I'd recommend this book to anyone. It is on sale now on Fiona's site. It is also sold through Rockpool Publishing, so you can buy that. And I would 100% recommend to go buy this. And for all the Aussie witches out there, know Fiona. Fiona started on TV, and she's also in a band and does a lot of things for activism. I can't say that word, but she works for animals and also travels around the world doing different rituals and spirituality and stuff like that. So check this book out and go check her page out and send her some love and let her know I sent you over. Hey guys, today we're going to do a spell from Fiona Horne's book, and it is the protective spell for social media activity. What I'm going to show you is the things you will need. So you will need a bowl of salt, you will need a white candle, sage, which I've got from my lovely garden. I've got some lavender from my garden, and I've also put some lavender here from my garden, which is gorgeous. You will need a heat-proof dish that you can burn something in. You'll also need a lighter, a piece of paper and pen, a quartz or a protective crystal, and incense. My house, unfortunately, we can't use incense, so I'm going to be using a bell. So I will cleanse my perimeter. Then you will take your bowl of salt and go around your home. If you're in the northern hemisphere, go clockwise. If you're in the southern hemisphere, go anti-clockwise. And as you're doing this, visualize a shield forming and removing that negativity that you no longer want in your life and in your social media and in a lot of different things. It is a form of warding. So now that you've done that, you'll come back and you will set your protections. So any form of protection that you like to do, like a circle of protection or a circle of salt or a hula hoop with salt in it. I've seen a lot of different things, bringing in the elements, calling on deities, what comes to you. Now you just sit here and visualize that shield that you want to go around you, and once you have done that, you will then take your candle. Because I didn't use lavender or sage incense, I'm going to incorporate them on my candle. So that salt, as I walked around, would have absorbed my negativity in my house and things like that. So I'm also going to use some of it, and I'm going to put it on clockwise motion because we're trying to rid that negativity. So we're putting it in clockwise motion. I'm then going to add some lavender, and this is to purify and to also set my protections down. So that is my intention, and I'm visualizing it while I put it down. Then going to take my sage, and again doing the same thing, visualizing that negativity and the things that I want to rid, that's negative, drama, anything like that. And my intention is to shield myself and protect myself from it. By the light of the candle, and the power of this crystal, I call upon the guardians of light to protect me from harm. May positivity and love surround me as I navigate the realms of social media. And you sit and you hold that while your candle is lit. You're now going to take your piece of paper and pen. As you write down things that you want to attract, the type of energy that you wish to bring into your page, interactions that you seek, and empowering yourself in a way of positivity that you want to bring onto your page and your. Now you'll visualize and hold your piece of paper with you as you've written down the things that you want to bring into your life, and also that bubble of shielding the things negative that you don't want in your life. You'll then take the piece of paper and you will burn it, and you will put it in a fireproof bowl, which I have. As you see, it's burning. And you will say, with this spell, I ward off negativity, inviting prosperity. May my interactions on social media be filled with kindness and understanding as I engage online. I am protected, empowered, and uplifted. And then what you will do is carry this crystal near any of your online objects. So like your computer, your phone, any social media type outlets or anything. You could even do this with jewelry. It would be a good thing. and make sure you're cleansing it regular and also keeping it near you. But then you keep this as a form. So you could do this with a quartz, or you could do this with a protective crystal. Remember that. So this is my Fiona Horne little spell from her new book. If you want to go check it out, I'll quickly grab it. It is called The Lost Book of Spells by Fiona Horne. So go check that out, and it's by Rockpool Publishing.